Oh, alright guys, we're starting a bit early today because, well, it's my day off and I do want to finish all the stuff today if possible, because I have to return this to...
Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking
Oh,
new raincoat.
okay, they need to
Easily
block out the
both
sunlight
rain
too.
and sunlight.
Thank you.
Wow. Amaterasu sure has changed.
Well, I mean, they were always
They're
making products for you,
us
maybe you
now.
just didn't know about it.
Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff, so we never knew what they were making. But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Oh, okay, we're getting a little...
That's true.
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can handle it.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward.
Oh.
By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. Well, take care. Good rain to you.
Likewise. Good rain to you too. Next on the shopping list is... right, body cream.
Oh, she gonna leave Kanai Ward? You gotta make sure none of the UV stuff gets to you. Extra powerful sunscreen.
Right. Hey. Wow. Here. Yeah.
Oh, can't use any of the abilities or anything.
Come on. Excuse me. Do you have the body cream I ordered?
Of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight. It's perfect for us homunculi.
Oh, so everybody knows now.
It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined. Oh well, that's life.
It was all so sudden. That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just
Hey,
a
there are
little different
advantages,
from
right?
regular people.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here. Everyone feels the same way.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives.
Gonna be
with
very
more
long
hope.
lives, right? Like, it doesn't end
Right.
unless through
We're
natural
immortal,
causes
after
anyway.
all. We've got plenty of time. Besides, we all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum, we chose to follow Mr. Makoto. So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okie dokie. Next is... oh, right! I need to buy a map!
Well, GPS exists. Once you go outside, you can get the, you can get some Google Maps. But I suppose it's useful if you don't want to be stuck out somewhere you don't know and then run out of cream.
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat buns. No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of.
So how do
I think
you
that's
survive?
a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
Well, the real Karumi, it's pretty rough. Go further up. We're gonna get through as much of the sub-story as we can, I guess.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
Do you have what I ordered?
The map, right? You want the world
The
map?
world map.
Yes.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but
Well,
read every
got plenty
one.
of time. Not like that
I
Twilight
understand.
Zone guy
It's
dilemma.
been a while since we were able to interact with anyone outside of the city.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing.
Well,
Even if it was
greatest mind
decided
in
by
the world,
referendum,
right?
He quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning, he was ready to turn himself in, but we stopped him from doing so with that referendum. Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever collapsed from it all. Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired?
Have you
I'm
ever
not
felt
sure
tired?
myself.
I mean, I don't know.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader.
Book
The
reflection.
leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. Already? That's weird. Maybe a faulty wire thing. I don't know. Let me try to just... Alright. Let's try. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal when you're playing a visual novel, but when you're... Oh, well, hold on. It doesn't even detect the thing. Hold up. Is it like a firmware issue? I wonder. Alright.
Anyway, about that world map. What made you want to get it?
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
A crush, huh?
Can they have children? I mean, I'm guessing not, since they're artificial humans.
Last one. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
Yeah, so what did he eat now?
All the meat bun shops vanished from town, but ramen shops popped up in their place.
Oh, I guess the power of
Kurumi.
cooking. The power of cooking.
Hi, you look busy.
Finally,
I sure am. But busy is great
it
for
took a guy
business.
with a really niche
I
forte
need to
to
go
solve
inspect
the
the grand
problem.
openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need. And of course, it's super yummy, says everyone.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month? Sure thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I've safely completed all my preparations. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better hurry or I won't make it in time.
Nope, can't take the bus. You have to walk. Also, there's an update? What? What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, they give you a hint. Okay. To tell you where it is.
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place. After all is said and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But departure is just the start of a new adventure. Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Hey,
Is it a
princess!
is this like a functional
Suitcase!
submarine?
You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia? Vivia? What are you doing?
Hey, Kurumi. I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia. Wow. You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. The city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen.
Is the
after
fake
that.
number one even dead? What the hell
I'm
happened
sure
there?
we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
Oh, come on! How many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham!
A sham? So, it never really happened? Why would anyone do such a thing? For what purpose?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it
I mean,
look
that
like
part
we
was
did
pretty
it too.
self-evident. You don't have to say that part out loud.
He prepared clothes identical to our outfit.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi. Nothing can kill us.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homuncula?
Why don't you get it?
It's a waste of time with
How many times
her.
do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that white smoke.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's while we were locked up.
Kurumi,
Yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was #1 of the WDO.
Right.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as #1.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective.
Oh yeah,
is
new
getting more
new
and
story
more
for
exhausting.
Zemlis came out
You were
actually.
so
So,
quick to call it
alright, I got a
quits.
few days, I guess, to play stuff
Where did
before
Yuma, I mean, the former #1.
Gamefly sends me my next
Oh.
game.
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
We don't know what his real original name was either.
I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now.
Some
Yuma
real
will always be
fanfiction
Yuma.
energy here.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant.
This game is really building up CI.
I believe you can
Well,
do it,
he's
Kurumi.
a normal informant.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO. And a
I guess it ties up the story pretty well. It doesn't
Yeah,
like
I
leave.
think you
It
two
does
would make a
leave
great team.
a chance of a sequel, but you don't
Well,
have to.
come on.
you know.
We should get going already. Since he quit,
You don't have to play
the
the same game.
WDO is in a state of chaos. #1's position is still vacant. An election to decide the next #1 will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
None of you guys are fit for the
Maybe
job.
I'll
I'll
nominate
say that.
myself.
Maybe Halara.
Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right. Bye, Halara. I'll see you again soon.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime. When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends' friends. See ya. Bye, Kurumi! Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for
Okay,
everything,
creepy dude.
Yasuhiko.
Never bring him back.
It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi. And of course, I must thank the chief as well. With all my heart. Farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia. Everyone is gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth. It's all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone. In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
That's it. All right. I'm gonna skip the. We have DLC stuff to do, so. Oh, there's more?
Has anyone seen my daughter? Please! I need information!
Sequel hook?
We did it, boss!
That was easy.
There's a murder investigation over there.
Okay, still wearing the hat.
All right.
Alright, we did it. Alright, let's see how many sub-stories there are. Well, they say each of these are about half an hour. Huh? Oh. Each of them have their own save things, too? Only autosave is the name. Oh, okay, you can't manually save. I guess it's just so, like, visual novelty. I'm gonna skip through all like the non-dialogue stuff. Cassiopeia necklace is mine from the nine-tailed cat. But not the fox. Spider-Man pose?
Damn it! Again!
Well, I guess they were busy when they were
Next time
here.
You won't be so lucky. Catch you the first chance I get.
The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat returns, huh? Jewelry on display in the gemstone exhibit hosted by Amaterasu Corporation was stolen late last night. Peacekeepers declare the culprit is serial thief Nine-Tailed Cat. The investigation should yield an arrest soon.
They're so full of crap about arresting this guy. They have no idea how to deal with this.
The newspapers are Amaterasu's lapdogs anyway. They're not going to talk about how the thief managed to escape. The Nine-Tailed Cat has been famous in this town for as long as I can remember. They're set to steal their target without hurting anyone, and they always leave behind their signature card. The great thief who appears out of nowhere and vanishes without a trace. No one knows a thing about their identity. They've been stealing expensive stuff from Amaterasu ever since they took control of this town. From what I heard, all the stolen goods are sold or donated to hospitals and other welfare facilities.
So what, they're Robin Hood or something? I don't like it one bit.
Everyone in town is a fan of the cat. Think about it. They're up against the Peacekeepers. It's obvious why everybody supports them.
Hey, what kind of detective talks like that? I'm disappointed in you, Chief. Thieves and detectives are natural enemies. Cat, dog, I don't care. A criminal's a criminal.
When did you get all self-righteous about justice?
Justice? This is about pride. What What's the big deal anyway? The newspaper hasn't written a single thing about
He's just jealous of the attention.
I mean, I'm the ultimate charismatic superstar detective!
Unfortunately for you, the cat is way more popular and famous than you are.
Damn it. This is humiliating. It's all your fault, Chief!
Huh? Why me?
It's because you let these criminals roam around scot-free that this cat guy has grown so brazen.
Well, I suppose you have a point there. But we've never received a single request to catch the cat. And if no one's hired us, then it's not our job to get out there.
Nonsense. That's a coward's excuse.
Say what you want, but don't go looking for trouble for no good reason. Even this art gallery case wasn't a formal request.
A girl I met at a cafe works at the art gallery and told me something interesting. They say the cat's gonna appear at the gemstone exhibit. The peacekeepers working security are all on edge. So I promised her that if the thief really appeared, I'd catch him. At this rate, I'm gonna look like a liar!
What do you expect me to do?
You're just gonna let the cat roam free?
Shouldn't have made that promise then,
Leave
buddy.
a cat alone and it won't scratch you. You should really let it go. This thief isn't someone we can do anything about. Besides, they're a phantom thief who's never been caught by the peacekeepers and continues to toy with them.
You are such a useless chief, you know that? Fine. I'll hatch my own plan to catch the cat, and you better believe all the credit will be mine and mine alone.
Hey, wait! Jeez. I hope he doesn't get into trouble.
Still, if this phantom thief appears out of nowhere, how do I catch him? I should gather information about the nine-tailed cat around here. With that many tails, I'm sure I'll grab at least one. Alright,
Wow, there's a lot of people to
time
talk
to
to.
ask everybody about the nine-tailed cat.
I heard
The stolen Cassiopeia necklace is said to be worth 100 million yen.
that much. I'm certain it's already been sold and the money donated to an orphanage. I wish I could have gotten some of that cash.
How would that work? Like this
reminds me
town's
that
isolated
years
from
back,
the outside. How
someone
would you
wanted to
even
donate
pawn
some
it
money at
off?
The hospital where my mom works. They just dropped off 10 million yen and left. People are saying they think that was a nine-tailed cat.
Really? What else? What did they look like?
Who are you?
Just keep going.
What they looked like? Well, the donor wore a hood way over their head, so nobody got a good look at their face. That being said, some think the donor's hair and eyes were a burning red color.
Red hair and eyes. That's fantastic and that's nice.
What?
Oh, okay. So it's not voice acted if you get no info.
Well, then
Huh?
then
Okay, yeah. If there's no voice acting, you just go, nope, not worth it.
hello.
This
Don't be scared.
incredibly creepy.
Lady,
Yeah, to me. Oh, like what?
I like the cat. I'm a fan.
What do you like about them?
They're so cool! The cat is tall and kind of like a model.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks for telling me.
So you're a fan of the cat too?
I'm more like a rival.
Rival?
Soon, you'll be my fan too. I'll be waiting with front row tickets for you. Ta-ta!
Huh. Wait, no. Over here.
Hey!
Oh no.
Hey!
Oh, even higher. Okay. It's the bookstore?
Hello, ma'am. Have you seen an awesome, charismatic guy around here?
Excuse me?
Take a good... I'm the Freedom Love...
Pardon me, but
Hold up! I'm investigating the Nine-Tailed Cat. Do you know anything about them?
The Nine-Tailed Cat? The thief who stole the gemstones from the art gallery?
Yes, that one. Can you tell me anything you know?
All I know are just some rumors.
Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear.
I heard this from my friend's sister's coworker, but the Nine-Tailed Cat is actually a young man.
A young man. I see. Thanks. That's a big help. Oh,
Well, I've never seen the Nine... Let's see.
right? How about we...
Goodbye.
Right.
Zero Riz. Just,
I think I've talked to all the most promising ladies. I've gathered plenty of information about the Nine-Tailed Cat, so that should be good. The most outstanding feature is hair.
can't just assume all rumors are true.
A hood would make that hard to notice. That reminds me. The cat wore a hood when I saw him at the art gallery. Oh, but wait. The cat I saw there didn't look tall at all. Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I should head back to the agency for now and think of how to capture the cat.
Who's there?
I've come to steal what's most precious to you.
Precious?
Wait, no, this is a ploy by,
I'm going to take all the fuzz off your head.
Ah! Stop it!
What are you scared
Oh, so he can,
about?
like, copy
It's
someone he's
me,
never seen
Tetsuhiko.
before. That's the power of disguise.
Tetsuhiko! I suppose that is your voice. But is this your disguise? Who are you supposed to be?
Yeah, I tried recreating what the Nine-Tailed Cat looks like based on what people around town said. What do you think?
I wasn't able to tell until you mentioned it.
I guess it's no good. I was planning to walk around town looking like the cat to draw him out.
That won't work. Your look is way too vague. Even fans of the cat wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, but what if I enter the art gallery like this and try to steal something? Witnesses would think I'm the Nine-Tailed Cat.
I guess. People could mistake you like that.
What if you get
Everyone
caught
only has a
and
rough image of what the cat
how are you gonna
looks like.
explain your way out of it?
Image? That's it! I just came up with a brilliant idea!
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me you're really going to try to steal something dressed like that.
If I do, I'd be the one who gets arrested.
Well, at least you're smart enough to know that.
Maybe I can take advantage of the fact that this getup is what the fans are imagining.
What do you mean?
Just watch. The next time he appears, it will be the end of the Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat.
Hey, are you sure the Nine-Tailed Cat will really appear tonight?
That's what everyone's been saying in town. The cat is after a real expensive ring.
Somebody came out.
Thank you, all who've gathered here today. Please, allow me a moment to speak. As you all know, precious jewelry was stolen from this art gallery the other day. The culprit is a thief known as the Nine-Tailed Cat. And we've received word that they will appear again tonight. However, it is obviously a crime to steal from others. As an upstanding citizen, I cannot allow that to happen.
Get lost! You're not even with the Peacekeepers!
Get out of here!
Who do you think you are?
Who am I, you ask? I am the charismatic freedom lover born unto this world by a goddess. The superstar detective, Yasuhiko Thunderbolt. Can you hear me, Nine-Tailed Cat? Your sham of a legend.
This guy, someone on the dev team is a fan of French comedy.
Yasuhiko Thunderbolt will end you.
There are still detectives in town?
That guy looks hella dumb. He'll never catch the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Hey, detective! Where's the Nine-Tailed Cat? You sure the ring hasn't been stolen already?
Hello, everyone. The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat has fallen into my trap and has been captured. Here's the proof. This is the Virgo ring the cat was after. As you can see, the ring is safe.
That proves absolutely nothing.
The Nine-Tailed Cat was captured? No way.
Well, that ring does look pretty legit.
That dumb cat has been imprisoned inside the art gallery. I'll leave the rest to the Peacekeepers. I'll be going now.
Hold on. Give the ring back.
Oh, but of course, I fully intend to return it to the gallery's curator.
I gotta be blunt. I'm way more handsome than that.
What? Two detectives?
Wait, does he have somebody else?
You've been caught in my trap, Nine-Tailed Cat.
I have no idea what's going on. That guy's also a master of disguise? Whoa.
I was the one who spread the rumor about you appearing here today. With so many spectators here, I knew you'd use a trick to take advantage of the crowd. Who would have thought you'd disguise yourself as me and try to enter through the front door?
Damn it! The Phantom Thief has finally been caught?
That's impossible.
Come on. I'll interrogate you before handing you over to the Peacekeepers.
read this? A new hero emerges. Nine-tailed cat caught at last. Now look at all the attention you've gotten. The Peacekeepers won't take this lying down.
At last, I'm finally famous! I'm the star that touched down to Earth, here in the city where stars never shine.
So, what are you going to do now? Please don't get me involved.
Just watch. My path to stardom has just begun. Speak of the devil.
Huh? I wasn't expecting any guests. She's a newspaper reporter. She wants to speak with the
Is the
detective
twist
who
that
caught
she's
the
actually a nine-tailed cat?
Nice to meet you.
She's got a portrait, so important character.
You must be Dasuhiko, the one who caught the nine-tailed cat. I'd like to conduct an interview with you, since you're the new star of Hope in Kanai Ward.
An interview, huh? Yeah, sorry, but I only speak to the first person to come see me.
Well...
But you're the first one here. Congrats!
Thank you.
You're really letting this get to your head, Dasuhiko. I hope your pride doesn't get crushed later on.
Yeah. There's too much noise here, so let's go somewhere else. This place is too dirty to take nice pictures anyway.
Well, excuse me for this mess.
Let's go. If anyone else comes asking for an interview, turn him down for me, Chief.
Jeez, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Thank you so much for taking this interview today. To begin, I am speaking with Dasuhiko Thunderbolt in this exclusive interview.
Ask me anything. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, let's start with the first question. As a detective, what do you usually do on a day-to-day basis?
In my case, I do a lot of undercover investigations. I'm good at sneaking into places. If the investigation is about a girl, I can get all the information I need. While I'm no good at solving murder cases, I excel in finding out what women want.
If you don't mind my asking, what sort of places have you gone undercover in the past?
For example, a rock star's dressing room backstage, the filming location of a big movie.
Are you sure those are the acts of a detective and not some sort of entitled fan?
Of course. Anyway, that's all I can tell you about. The rest is confidential, you know.
I see. Very well. Do you have any special abilities?
Disguise, of course. I'm better at disguising myself than any other detective there is. Of course.
It's strange that there's actually some choices.
How confident the cat appeared to be.
You can make him look even more incompetent.
Thanks to my disguise, I won that fight. He was stupid enough to disguise himself as me at that moment.
Do you have any tricks you use along with your...
Only an amateur would be satisfied with just changing how they look. A real disguise changes the very air around you.
I see. Well, next question then. How's your match against the Phantom Thief, Nine-Tailed Cat?
He was a tough opponent. I'd expected that, but he even knew how to make good disguises. If I wasn't there to stop him, he would have increased his gemstone collection for sure.
So, where's the captured Nine-Tailed Cat currently being held?
Oh, the Peacekeepers took him away somewhere. He's probably
in this
tracing
town.
me from some jail cell right now.
By the way, what does the Nine-Tailed Cat look like?
He's got distinctive red hair and eyes, but otherwise he looks kind of thin and weak.
I see. Thank you very much. On to my next question. Do you know the secret behind the Virgo ring?
The Virgo ring? Oh, you mean the thing the cat was trying to steal? Secret. What the?
Supposedly, there's a secret message written underneath the spot where the gemstone sits. A similar message was written on the Cassiopeia necklace the nine-tailed cat stole before. And deciphering both messages is said to reveal the location of a hidden
Well,
treasure.
thanks for telling me.
But hidden treasure? The ring was hiding something that big?
Oh no.
Where
You're
was the
about to
message written
get it
again?
lost.
Huh? Why do you have that ring?
Oh,
Wasn't that ring taken out of the art gallery by the nine-tailed cat? I thought it was returned to them after the cat was captured. Why do you still have it?
it's... You know, I, missed my chance to return it.
Yasuhiko, don't tell me you took advantage of the situation and kept it for yourself.
No! You're making it sound worse than it is. I really was gonna return it.
Really?
Totally!
I'll accompany you as long as you allow me to continue the interview.
Yeah, I'll agree to anything. Interview and... Anyway, what did you say about hidden treasure? I didn't see a secret message anywhere.
It's right there,
Where?
behind the pedestal. See? It's...
What does it say?
Thanks for the ring, you dimwit detective.
That's... Wait.
You've realized it far too late. Oh my
Yeah,
detective.
alright, easy.
You're no newspaper reporter.
You finally figured it out?
Don't tell me you're...
That's right. I'm the Phantom Thief, nine-tailed cat that you thought you had captured. The real one, that is.
So you're the cat?
That whole farce at the art gallery was quite entertaining to watch. The red-haired man you caught in front of the gallery was the chief at your detective agency, wasn't it? You placed two complete disguises on him and then exposed him in front of the spectators. Just as you
she's
planned,
pretty smart.
People in town thought he was the nine-tailed cat. Did you put on that little show to stain my public image?
That's right. You sure are sharp. To the citizens of this city, you're nothing but a conglomeration of their own images and assumptions.
Okay, more confident than I
Destroying
thought.
that image, I knew they'd lose all respect and awe for you. Soon, the people of this town would begin to hate criminals. That'd make it a lot harder for the real cat to commit crimes. Your work as the Phantom Thief would be done for.
You really think your games are enough to make the nine-tailed cat disappear? As long as the cat is needed in this city, she will never die. Unfortunately for you, your plan needed much more thought.
You got some nerve. It's true that I underestimated your guts. I never thought you'd come directly to our office. And that getup, it's no disguise. So, the whole red hair and eyes and other stuff were all made-up rumors.
I like to spread rumors about my appearance. It was all just insurance for my sake, but I didn't expect it to catch on so quickly. You detectives sure are easy to fool.
You're quite the woman.
I'll take that as a compliment. By the way, there is no secret message. That was all a lie to get you to show me the ring. And as planned, I'll be taking this.
Are you going already?
Yes. Thank you for playing along with my lengthy interview. Well, so long.
Wait, the battle's not over yet.
What is it?
The one you're holding is a fake. Check out the real deal.
No way!
You said my plan needed more thought. Well, did you anticipate this part? If the cat can't be caught, the only option is to lure her out. That whole show you insulted was just part of my trap to lure you. I knew you wouldn't stand
Uno
for
reverse
your
shit.
reputation as a great
Okay.
phantom thief to be tarnished. Like the reason you lost is because you weren't willing to yield on your pride. You would have been better off just letting yourself get arrested back then. You might think you're some sort of Robin Hood, but you're nothing but a criminal. As a detective, I can't let you go free.
I thought you were just some cocky idiot, but you're not bad.
Well, I'm bad at investigating cases, but I'm not too shabby when it comes to negotiations.
So, what will you do now?
How?
Take me over to
How's
the
he gonna stop you?
Peacekeepers?
Well, that was the original plan, but I changed my mind.
You're going to let me go?
No, I can't do that. But I don't intend to give you up to the Peacekeepers either.
What are you saying?
I can't
Oh
let
boy,
you go.
yeah, creep shit
Not
income.
only as a detective, but as a man as well.
Huh?
Will you marry me?
Marry? Are you serious?
Totally serious.
Just went some weird place.
I could search the whole world, but no one is more exciting than you.
A phantom thief and a detective couple.
Isn't that great?
But that ring isn't even yours in the first place.
It doesn't matter. If you accept it, then we're partners.
I see.
Does this mean...
You really are a fool.
Is that a yes? Hey! Wait! Hey! I haven't heard your response yet!
So, how did the mission go?
I lost the jewel, my confidence, and my love.
Jewel? Wait. You mean the vert? The art gallery was nice enough to lend it to us in order to... What am I going to do? We'll go bankrupt trying to pay it back. We'll be... Don't just sit there feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta do something.
Hey, did you hear the nine-tailed cat has returned?
I thought they captured the thief. What got stolen this time?
Is it true the Phantom Thief has struck again?
Yeah,
What was stolen this time?
surprisingly, nothing. Instead, the Phantom played a prank, leaving a ring on the finger of a statue.
I'll catch you next time!
Oh, okay. Well, he has a rival now, but he's leaving the city, right? How does this play out? Huh. Honestly, just have it be a visual novel. Like the walking around thing was like completely pointless. No need for that.
Hey, you there.
Me?
Yes, beautiful lady. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
How's that possible? You literally have rewind time. If you like, I don't know, if you played, you could play any card game and just win, right?
My lucky day?
By rewinding time. You could effectively save Scum in real life.
It appears as though something is happening over there. I wonder if it could be some sort of festival.
What's going on?
Some guy fell from a building nearby.
Was it a...
Pardon me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
No, I am not.
Do you know this man?
No, I don't.
Then why are you here?
Today's... Oh, yours...
Hey, he's trying to say...
3? I was...
Hey, hang it!
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste. Oh, if I rewind time, repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something only I can do.
What are you mumbling?
Actually, why not try to prevent him from dying in the first place, and protecting the people is part of my duties as a detective. I may still make it in time if I hurry.
Hey, you...
Pardon me! Oh, that noise! Are you alright? What happened? Is there something in... Too?
Hey, you.
No need,
Why is the number changing every time? Is it the dice?
The dying mess first was 3. Next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey.
Oh! Pardon me! Forward! Full speed ahead!
Okay. Is this better or worse?
Are you alright? What happened here? Can you... 1? Now it is 1? What could it mean? Did someone push you? No good.
Hey!
Oh, he's still alive.
The car's roof must have cushioned his fall. Hurry up and call
Oh,
an ambulance!
okay, I guess this is better.
Thank goodness. It is true. Today really is my lucky day. What a happy ending.
Huh? There's no way that's the end of the story, right?
What a happy ending. And that is what happened the other day.
That's not a happy ending at all. Nothing was solved. Did the guy live?
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is...
I mean, I guess that's better than the other ending.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something. I've never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back time.
No, that doesn't make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed. And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each time. What do you think, Alara?
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate. Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. What's with the change of heart?
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
So an investigation is still necessary.
Well, the Clockford family is loaded. Why don't you?
You definitely want to remember this.
Why don't you just hire her? Oh wow, we got solution keys.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building. Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon.
The casino seems pretty
and floor 4
important.
is a casino. Each floor has windows facing the street that cannot be opened. Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances. There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
If that was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim. Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't explain why the message changed.
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There? Did he find something?
That I do not know, though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense, and it's likely the item is related to the case.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell. But instead of 1, he said 3 that time.
Already way ahead of you guys.
Was he holding something different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than 1 thing?
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the truth.
But I am truly lousy at that.
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Very well. I shall try.
I guess this stuff happens
If the
before
victim
Yuma
was
gets
holding
here, because he
something,
doesn't appear.
That would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what he was holding...
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item. Therefore, it's reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in the palm of his hand.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it. The third time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it. And when he saw it, he said, "There, 1." But why would the victim mumble the word 1 after... Normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface of the item displayed the number 1, would it not? So the victim saw that and read the number 1 aloud.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well. The victim saw it and mumbled 1, so we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So, whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? What is it then? I don't get it. In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes depending on the situation.
The number can change? Wait, then that must be it!
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yes, although it is just my guess. The item such as a die or something.
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't it strange the numbers weren't the same? Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time, the die would have fallen from the victim's hand. Which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
You're right. Do you have a counter-argument for this?
In that case, perhaps this explains it. The angle from which he saw the die would have been different.
The angle?
The first time, the victim was lying face down. If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it went. It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number on the top of a die is read.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Fubuki, you sure are sharp this morning.
Well, the player is the one who's piloting her.
Really?
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground. Which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still lack an answer regarding the final part.
The final part?
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother reading the number on the die?
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit. Nearing death, the victim sought out the die to inform you of that. But in his daze, the best he could do was say the number he saw.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with
Oh,
place in the
casino,
building the
right?
victim fell from?
Oh! Perhaps the culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
So why not just say casino then?
That's probably it.
You did it, Princess! I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out.
There is no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yup, now bow down to my charisma. Still, we're just making assumptions here. We have no solid evidence. If someone said we made it all up based on his dying words, that'd be the end of it.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed it and picked it up.
No biggie. It's not something you notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my abilities while the victim is still alive.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Once again, this causes weird complications based on the fact they're all homunculuses and
No one made a
they can't
request for
really
us to
die.
investigate.
So yeah,
So
how does
it's
that
not
affect
an
her forte?
urgent matter.
Don't worry about it. The writer
The
definitely
case
didn't
will
think about
solve
this.
itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible! This is all my responsibility! What should I do?
That fortune teller had a
There's
had a
any need for
portrait, so
you to
they're
feel
important.
responsible,
Right?
but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
Just get extra security
There
for him,
is
I guess.
one.
Stop teasing us and just say it! Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
The fortune teller!
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone? Fine, I'll join you. Halara,
Alright,
you're
Halara
coming
probably
with,
already
right?
figured it out.
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much for being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for me. Thank you very much. I can handle the rest on my own.
I'm here too, you know.
Hey, you... Yes, you lovebird. You will succeed in all you
Does
do
she say that to
today.
everybody?
Consider it your
lucky.
Yes, it'll be... Shall I read your...
Yes.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increments of 3.
She like in cahoots with the casino?
This is what Halara was getting at.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't
Oh
you?
damn, Desuhiko not as dumb as he seems.
What are you saying? Casino? I don't know what you're talking about.
You claim we have good luck to scam us at the casino.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret. If you know something, you better cough it up now. Or you might be next. If you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the casino. The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick
so
those
it's
numbers,
rigged.
they will surely lose.
I mean, like, look, the odds are. If you're running a casino, the odds are already in your favor. You don't have to rig
I'm
it.
sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
And that manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes. He's what they call a hired plant. He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself. I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
I see. So that's what it was.
Hey,
I mean, not a great
really gonna
guy,
do something
but you
about
know,
them?
not like a
Find
death
out I
sentence
told
worthy
you all
crime.
this.
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar
Hey,
detective,
Gurren Lagann reference.
Slayer of Evil, Yasuhiko Thunderbolt.
That's not very reassuring.
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of evidence. I would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure!
Yeah!
Are they really gonna be all right?
Huh.
This looks like the place.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Tetsuhiko?
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Wow! That sounds exciting!
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right!
Wait.
Huh?
Lara, what are you doing here?
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
You are correct, Halara.
I mean,
Carelessly
rewinding
sowing
time does seem to
confusion
take a
will
lot of
simply result
stamina
in
out
more
of her.
confused.
So like,
Don't be so
maybe you
rash.
could. You know, you have to win on like big.
It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
You have to
I'm
try to
saying
bet
the
big,
two of you
basically,
don't
right?
stand a
You have to
chance.
like see
If
what the
you're up
outcome
against
is and then
casino,
rewind time.
Let me handle it.
Are you going
What is
to
it? It would be a
help us?
craps table, I guess. That would
Bet
probably be
on
the
me
best,
and
right?
you're
Because you could see what the roll was and then go back in time
Listen,
and then just bet on the
here's the
exact
plan.
thing. Although that would obviously look very suspicious. But hey, you didn't actually, you know, there's no way for them to figure out how you did it. So.
Welcome.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Halara's probably thinking the same thing. She's gonna use you to squeeze the casino.
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game. Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
Understood.
Generic looking dude.
How can I help you? You don't seem affiliated with the Peacekeepers. orders.
I'll be direct. You tried to erase one of your hired plans.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
Laura, are you sure about this?
Oh yeah, she's a gambler.
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the Peacekeepers.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
I expect you to keep your word.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to play?
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly
This is
7
okay.
wins. If both rolls land on
Wait,
7,
this is not based
then
on
it's a
luck.
draw, and the game continues.
Very well.
We can't cheat with Fubuki's power in
We'll
this
prepare
game.
the dice.
Because
Are you
the
fine
goal
with
is
that?
to roll one particular number. You can't cheat. You have someone who can rewind time, why don't you just like... Can you just keep rewinding until you get 7? I guess, but...
You'll roll the dice.
What? Me? But you are far better at gambling, Laura.
I guess you could do
I'm going
this,
to
but
find
this
out
also
what's going
seems
on.
like...
Just roll
But
the
this
dice
also
if you
seemed
know.
like way more effort, though.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Oh, right.
Oh right, I have that ability. Forgot.
Are you ready?
I'm guessing the
Let's
the
play.
dice is loaded or something.
Well, what?
Alright, I mean, I guess he can't,
However,
like...
if the opponent
Yeah, but
rolls a 7,
how are you
turn
gonna...
back time.
How are you gonna prove that he cheated?
Laura, I just turned back time. He rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want. That's your strength.
Yes, but the dice might be loaded.
Right.
Are you done with your huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let... Now, let...
Yes, this...
Wait, hold on. They're different numbers, though, but it still adds up to 7.
Well, well.
She can't keep this up
However,
forever. It tires her out
if
every
the
time.
opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times. The timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers. Are casino owners blood...
No, it's not luck. He's probably cheating.
cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
But what if he can cast a 7 each time through cheating? No amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
Really?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory. In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Is it your lucky day?
Oh,
Can you do it this time, Fubuki?
I can certainly try. I became a detective by challenging my own fate.
Oh, the music's playing. I mean, you gotta...
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
What's she gonna do?
Are you done
Do a
with
little...
your
Do something to their dice?
Talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice. Now, shall we play?
Before we begin,
Very well.
oh, my hand slipped.
Very well.
I'm counting on you, Fubuki. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me. Come on, 7. Come on, 7.
You... How did you...
Yo, by trolling. Okay, I guess you just cheat him.
Wow, this is incredible! I won! I really won!
Impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Oh, well, you're just gonna admit cheating?
Seems like the game is over. You must now confess your
Okay, that's
crimes.
obviously Desihiko. Okay.
I'm glad to
Alright,
see you
I'm guessing the smashing the glass was the
Are you all right after
was
that
the
awful fall?
was the signal for Desihiko to come out.
We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even
I mean, if they had cameras, you know, they would it would obviously not
The
work.
dice used by the casino were rigged. The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I
Do you at
came
least
in.
get your money back, Alara?
Well, I distracted the staff. Alara messed with the dice.
So that is what happened. I was only able to win thanks to Halara.
Well, no, you rolled the 7 on your own.
I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Yes, you won that game.
Really? Thank goodness! I won that game!
Great job, princess.
Yes!
I think we got time for one more side story before we, I guess, take a break for lunch or something. But on the good side, these things... Or should I do it now? How many more side quests are there? 3 more, I think? So that'd be like one more full session, maybe. Right? Oh no. Fubuki's getting into gambling. But once again, she has time rewind to cheat with. How could anyone beat her?
Please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed since that day. There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that.
Sweating profusely.
Come on, Desuhiko. One more game.
Alright, that's 2 out of, what, 5, I think? Right? There's 1 for each of them. Casino owner, Bob Carter. There's 3 more. I guess I will just take our break now then. We're gonna go eat. I'll come back, I'll do the rest of these, and then yeah, I think it wouldn't take too long to eat. So we'll just call it here, take a little break. We'll come back and we'll finish this today.